This is Wheelchair Wellness. I'm Tom. I've had a C7-T1 spinal cord injury and have been paralyzed from my chest down for over 22 years. I have also been a licensed occupational therapist who specializes in spinal cord injury for over 11 years. Today I want to talk to you guys and show you how I get dressed from my wheelchair. I think it's a very important skill if you're able to master it, because there's not always a bed around when you want or need to get dressed. If you can get dressed in your chair, you can get dressed faster and more efficiently. I learned to get dressed from my chair out of necessity. Less than a year after my injury, I played wheelchair basketball in the collegiate division, and I had to get dressed in the locker room. Luckily, my teammates taught me how to get dressed from my chair. I was terrible at it at first, but I got better and perfected it. At first, it would take me 15 to 20 minutes to get dressed. Now it takes me 1 to 2. Getting dressed from your chair is an important skill to master if you can, because there's not always a bed when you need or want to get changed. So here's how I get dressed from my chair. The first thing you need to be able to do to get dressed from your chair is pick up a leg and cross it over the other leg. If you cannot do this, you need to work on the butterfly stretch in your bed or on the floor or on a mat. I showed you guys what the butterfly stretch is in my last dressing video, the dressing from bed video. Once you can start doing this in your chair, you do not need to do that butterfly stretch anymore, because you can do this stretch in your chair while you're sitting in your chair. And I would recommend you do this stretch while you're sitting in your chair. What I do is I cross one leg over the other leg and I gently press down on this knee that's up. You want to gently press down and stop when you meet resistance. And hold for 20 to 30 seconds. Now, once you can do this, you can put your socks and shoes and pants on in your chair. And here's how. So with my socks, I'm just gonna put them on my feet, pull them up. Make sure they're not bunched up. I'm gonna put that right foot down, put it back in my foot plate. I want it on my foot plate so it's stable. And then pick the other one up and cross it over the opposite leg. Now, I'm gonna stretch this leg for a few seconds. But remember, if you're doing this stretch in your chair and you want it to actually stretch you, you need to hold it for at least 20 seconds. And again, press gently. You do not want to dislocate a hip or to break a femur. Put the next sock on. I always put the sock on the bottom side of my foot and then over my big toe, but I don't know if that really matters. All right, then I put that foot back in my foot plate. All right, socks are on. Now, I'm gonna put pants on. So to put my pants on, I cross one leg over the other, and I thread that foot through the pant leg. And I pull it up a little bit so the foot's in there. And then I put my foot down. I try to make sure my toe is pointing down. And then I just pull those pants up over my foot. If your toe isn't pointing down, it's pointing up, your foot can get stuck in that pant leg. Now I want to pull it down under my knee. And then you can either pick this leg up just like this and feed it through, or you can cross that leg over if you're not that flexible. So you can cross this leg over, start putting that foot through that leg, and then just start dropping that foot into the pant leg. Make sure your toes pointing down and pulling those pants up. I want to make sure the legs are as straight as I can get them. All right, so the next step, I'm going to scoot forward to the front of my wheelchair. And I'm actually going to sit on the front of my wheelchair so that I can pull my pants up further on my hips. So I'm going to push forward. I'm sitting on the front of my chair. Pull one side up, lean, pull one side up. I lean the other way. I'm bracing myself on my wheel and my clothing guard. If you have an armrest, brace yourself on that. So I'm leaning one way. You can also position yourself by a bed and lean on the bed. All right, so now I have them over my hips. I'm gonna kind of scoot back, but I don't want my pants to fall down. So I'm gonna scoot my butt back and kind of pull my pants up while I do that. All right, so now my pants still aren't up where I need them to be. So the next trick I'm gonna show you guys is the thumb pull trick. So I hook my thumbs in my waistband and I put them, and then I press up from my wheelchair. And when I press up, my thumbs go from here on the sides to right under my butt. And they're still hooking the waistband. So I'm gonna press up, hook that waistband underneath my butt, and then I'm gonna push myself forward with my scapula. So I'm gonna do that. Those pants are almost up, but not quite. So I'm gonna scoot back and try to, with my thumb, I'm gonna kind of keep those pants up while I scoot back. I'm gonna hook that thumb again, throw myself forward. They're almost up. Now, if you can lean back far enough and not fall over in your chair, you can just pull them up like that. But if you need to, you can keep leaning and pulling up and using the thumb trick and pushing yourself into your pants. Now fasten them. Make sure my pockets aren't bunched up. These jeans are a little big, so I need a belt. To put a belt on in my chair, here's how I do that. I scoot forward and I lean back so I can reach all the way around my waistband. Take my belt, make sure I'm feeding it the right way, and then I just start feeding it through. Reach behind with my other hand, feed it through those belt loops. There's usually only 1 or 2 belt loops in the back. I got it on. I got it on backwards. So I gotta turn it around, but I can do that. When you sacral sit like that, you only want to do it for 1 to 3 minutes tops, because it's not safe to do for longer than that. And you want to make sure you only do that when you need to do it. You don't want to do it too many times a day, because every time you do that, you put yourself at an increased risk for shearing on your skin and pressure sores. I sacral sit several times a day, but I don't do it for too long, and I only do it when I absolutely need to. All right, last, we got shoes. So I prefer shoes that I don't have to tie. A lot of my shoes I do have to tie, but I leave them tied and I just slide them on and off. Now these shoes I don't have to tie, but just know that I rarely tie my shoes. I just slide them on and off my feet. Your shoes need to be tight enough so that they won't fall off whenever you transfer, especially in and out of cars. That's where my shoes usually fall off. But they need to be loose enough that you can get them on and off without tying and untying them. I am so thankful that my teammates showed me how to get dressed from my chair and that I learned to do this early on in my injury. I think at the very least, to get dressed this way, you need to have working thumbs, working triceps, and working scapular muscles. You need to be pretty flexible in your hip, knee, and groin. I hope this helps some of you guys. If you like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, and share. Peace.